Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Happy, happy, happy Saturday to all of you beautiful, lovely nobodies. I am back. I'm back. I'm back. It's my birthday month. My birthday was on March the 10th. I'm a Pisces. And I had to take some time off. I had some fun stuff to do. I had some fun places to go. So, guys, I've been chilling. So, I love you all. Thank you for just allowing me a couple of weeks to just have fun with my birthday energy. It was amazing. But every one of you, beautiful, sweet, intuitive, psychic, lovely nobodies, welcome to you all. Guys, click like on this video right now. You're going to get some golden nuggets tonight. There's going to be a lot that may speak to you tonight through messages that maybe come from your gang, God, the divine, your ancestors, the ones that pull up for you from the light. So I'm excited for tonight. Like this video, share this channel and this video with anybody that you feel like it might resonate with. I'm so ready to jump into this reading. It's been a couple of weeks, so I'm just so excited to get into this with y'all. Readings. If you want to get a reading from me, my information is in the description box of this video, as well as in the about section of my channel. Follow us on Instagram. You guys know it's at lovelyknowbody. Readings tonight, timeless. Past, present, future energy. This may speak to you tonight. There could be a lot of things that come about your past, tied to your past, that might be hindering your future, blocking your future. That might be what shows up. And I'm saying that because I feel like somebody watching something like, oh my God, I haven't been with them in 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter, guys. Sometimes you get energies that attach, and a lot of our relationships go through periods of like holding on to those attachments. So if anything shows up from your past tonight and you feel like you're over it, maybe God will highlight something about it or about you that had to do with it that might get you to another level. So take, again, these messages as they resonate. Masculine, feminine energy in every single one of us. So if I see, or if I pull a card that has a man on it, doesn't mean that it will be. I feel like I'm saying all this because I got maybe some newbies might pop in tonight and watch. Welcome to you all. I appreciate and love every single one of you that are pulling up tonight and watching this, or will watch this play back. But I just want to jump into the reading Saturday night with your ancestors. I'm so excited for what they might have for you. So excited for what they might confirm for you. So guys, you already know me. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm a psychic medium. I tap into dead people. I tap into source energy. I tap into all of my senses. I'm very in tune with them. So I'm just asking all of you, whatever you have on your mind, whatever you're thinking about, stressing about, whoever you're stressing about. 10 of Swords just popped over in this. There's an ending. Maybe you guys are dealing with the ending, or maybe someone that you had an ending with might pop up in your reading, i.e. what I just said. Past might show up in your reading tonight. And I feel like I keep saying that now because it's going to happen. 6 of Cups might show up in the reading. Death card might show up. A lot of 10s might show up. That will be the key for me to confirm that, yes, there's a lot of endings here. Endings lead to new beginnings. So if any of you are going through endings, lovely nobody, hugs to all of you who are dealing with stress, anxiety, all of the vibrational things. If you're dealing with those, heart goes out to you. I'm here for you. You guys be here for each other. Find supportive people around you. Find supportive friends. Find support in yourself, in your person, whatever that might be for you. But I just am ready. I just am ready to jump into this. Lovely nobodies. Whoever you're thinking about, hope it shows up. If you're coming in tonight about a job promotion, if you're coming in tonight about, should I get that divorce? Should I move to another country? Should I shoot my shot? Okay, maybe it'll come up. All right, let's see. We're gonna jump into it. Spirit, my messages. Oh my God, it flipped. I didn't mean to say it. This card flipped over and then it turned brown. So it went from reverse to, it started in reverse. I started in reverse first, so I'm going to pull it. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, but tried to come up, right? So what are you being wishy-washy about? What are we juggling? What do we should drop, but I don't know. Who should we leave, but we keep going back to them? What is this? Is this a belief system? So 2 of Pentacles here. Maybe you guys got a lot of overwhelm in your life right now. Spirit, what messages do you have for these beautiful, lovely nobodies? What messages do you have for these nobodies. One more. I asked for one more card, and a stack of cards just came out. This was like, all right, no. And on top of it was the Three of Swords. So it could be, that was the lowest card in the deck. So many cards are flipping over, guys. This is what I will say. Just with that happening, the amount of times it has already happened, and we've only been on like 5 minutes, flip over is giving me a lot of, we need to flip our perspective on a thing. Something said tonight might give you clarity and might allow you to uncover or flip over like the answer to something, what you've been waiting to hear. Some of you guys may have been flip-flopping your energy, whatever that is. One more. 2 more things. And it's crazy because you remember before I was doing all this, you remember I said the 10 of Swords flipped over and I showed it to y'all. And there it is again. Confirm. There's an ending in this reading. 7 of Swords came with it. I'm going to take them both. So we got 5 cards in your reading. So I tried to pull 4. 4 symbolize stability, structure, family, that familial, grounded energy, okay? Could be a Taurus in this reading tonight also, or any earth sign. Signs, I'm going to really quickly call them out. Those are just intuitively what I felt. But from the cards, we have Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Your person might be, you might be. That could be in your birth chart somewhere. Or you could just be simply, there's a lot of energy tied to your communication sector of your life, right? What we tell ourselves, what we tell others, how we communicate to ourselves, how we communicate with other people. Our belief system. Cups are here. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could be a water sign here, or somebody with water in their chart, or this situation that you guys are dealing with has to do with communication, and then maybe stress, emotional stress, anxiety. Knight of Swords is also here, and 2 of Pentacles in the reverse is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Guys, I feel like heavily for a lot of you, because the 2 of Pentacles came over in the reverse, I feel like a lot of you guys are at the beginnings of having to make a choice or decision, and one that is going to require you to use, first of all, so many things. First of all, your discernment. Second of all, I feel like whatever this is coming towards you, or whoever this has to do with, lovely nobodies, you've been flip-flopping about it thus far, right? Spirit is like, look. We need to make a move. You need to make a choice or decision to rid yourself of that belief system, because it ain't going to work for that relationship that you're going towards. It ain't going to work for the job that you're trying to get. So is this belief system for you? Somebody needs to make a choice to rid themselves, right, of something that no longer works for the journey that they want to go towards. This could be you choosing or needing to choose between someone, and for a lot of you, this is between you and them. Almost like for some of you guys, you need to walk away from a person because walking away from them is going to get you to walk away back to you. And unfortunate that you're going to have to lose them because of it. But some of you guys are about to deal with situations this week, this year. I wanted to say this year. They threw this week in there. You're going to deal with situations to where God, the universe, whatever source, whatever you believe in, they're going to make sure that you understand and know that, first of all, they hear what you pray about. They see, they watch, they very well in the know of how you truly feel, no matter who you with. They don't care if you've been with them for 5 years. If they know that you're not happy, that you're not whole, you've been praying to them like, can I get out of this? I want to get out of this. I want to be better. What I'm saying is, it's like some of you guys are going to walk back to yourself. And maybe this is spirit saying, okay, confirm. If you've been thinking all week whether you should walk away from that person, that thing, that toxic thing, or something that has to do with you that's toxic, yes, it's time. It's time to decide. And maybe major arcana. None of this is major arcana. So what I will say is, on my table, these are all the moves that y'all made that I'm looking at, okay? No divine intervention has been stepping in. Now, with the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Swords being here, this could be because divine intervention hasn't stepped in, because some of you guys might be controlling energies. You're controlling with your soul. You're very controlling with how you judge yourself. You're controlling with the people that you're with. You're controlling when it comes to your family. There's a heavily controlling energy that I feel in this reading tonight. But what I will say, guys, there's a decision that must be made So you put it where it fits for your life. Some of you guys are juggling and you're not moving, right? You're not moving. This Two of Pentacles tells me there's a decision or a choice that I need to make between one thing and another thing. And I'm trying to hold on to all of it. This is like holding on. Some of you guys are holding on to people in relationships where people are deceiving you. This Seven of Swords heavily speaks of deception. I can't wait to clarify this card because lovely nobodies, maybe some of you guys, maybe some of you could be deceiving yourselves about a situation or a thing or a choice that you need to make. Or some of you have a person that is in your energy that is deceptive. And I feel like if that's the case, a lot of you are fully aware that this is going on, or you're the person, you're the deceptor. I just heard that. You're the deceptor, possibly, okay? So that's just hovering down, looking in. With this Ace of Cups in the middle here, I do feel like lovely nobodies, for some of you, this is the energy of needing to come to this realization that if we don't decide to allow the lessons of the past, right? The relationships of the past, the thing that was toxic about me that had me in that relationship. Maybe some of you guys just got out of something. If we don't rid ourselves of this energy, it's like we need to realize that we're going to block ourselves off from maybe the proper love that we should receive. For some of you guys, if you're dealing with a toxic relationship or you just got out of one, it's like there's a level of you that really does not maybe know what love really is. And that's fine. Spirit is highlighting that though, right? So it's like in a way, and I'm just going to be real. I feel like one of y'all's, I don't know if this is ancestor, guardian angel. I'm just getting this energy like, but it's like you needed to know. You needed to find out. Like we got tired of you having your blinders. We got tired of you like acting like you didn't see, feel, know, for some of you, what your person was doing, what was going on. Guys, watch very carefully what you ignore in your life. And I'm telling you this from somebody that did it for so many years. I used to be a person that would ignore a lot of things in relationships. A lot of things that I saw maybe my person do, and maybe this resonates with some of you guys. I do feel like this heavy energy of no longer turning a blind eye to things in your life right now. I feel like for some of you guys, because you understand that like that was really putting you in a bad place. You got your back stabbed a lot. This person literally is on this card with their knives in their back. Some of you guys have been stabbed over and over and over again. A few of these knives you put in your own back. I'm gonna be real. I heard this motivational speaker the other. I can't remember who it was, but I was listening to it on YouTube, and this guy was basically saying, "There's no thing that comes upon us, right, that we didn't make an appointment for. Somewhere in the ether, somewhere in your energy, some choice, some decision or non-decision that you made, pretty much brings us." Or the energy who you put yourself around, or the energies that you choose to hold on to and keep and hover, and you allow to hover in your energetic space. It's almost like for some of you guys, like some of the events that happen to and around us, we kind of signed up for that appointment, like, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't see life that way, it's almost like we can't keep turning a blind eye to things. And I just heard y'all, we grown, which is so true. It's like, I feel like for some of you guys, you are dealing and maybe have dealt with a past love or a past relationship. And I feel like a lot of you understood, realized, fully knew that somebody that you were dealing with was narcissistic. It was like they really didn't communicate with themselves properly. So this could have been a person that couldn't trust anybody, right? So a person that doesn't trust anyone accuses people of a lot of things. So you could have a very accusatory person in your energy, or it's you, lovely nobody. I feel like there's something here that someone was avoiding doing. And I feel like there was this over and over and over and going over either marital things. If this is finances, it's a repetition of how we're communicating with ourselves about a thing or to a person. So if this is a relationship, y'all fought over and over. Y'all had fight after fight. Y'all had disconnect after disconnect, detachment after detachment, moments of feeling alone and abandoned, knowing that the end was coming, the tower is coming. But instead of like healing something within ourselves to where we really could, in a healthy way, get out of this, let's amicably decide to detach from each other, right? At least for some period of time. For some of you, it needs to be forever. And there was this energy of that, because for some of you guys, you're dealing with toxic people and you know that you're toxic, but you're not making a move. Okay. So maybe tonight is about action. I had a psychic fair today, and it was amazing. It was very, very amazing. And there's one of my psychic buddies that I talked to when we're always there, and we were having a conversation about some of the things similar to what we're talking about tonight. And I was telling him I have a calendar on my wall, and my word for the month is consistency. I have it at the bottom of my calendar because I'm a Pisces. First of all, let's be real. Let's just the Pisces and stuff is two fish going in opposite directions, right? I can go here, I can go there. We're very immutable, but we can be very indecisive. We could do 1,000 things at one time and finish none of them. You get what I'm saying? We could start something and not finish it if we're not diligent, if we're not self-aware, if we're not self-realized. And maybe this is not just Pisces, this is any sign. I'm just speaking of myself. I had to write consistency on my calendar because I needed to focus on it every day. I have so many, again, y'all, real talk. My day from sun up to sundown, booked and busy. Like it's almost like there was not a minute. It's like I use my 24 hours. I use them, all of them, every one of them. And yes, it can be very tiresome, but when you are thriving, right, for a life of success, then you just move a certain way. Consistency is my word of the month because there's been times where I'm just not consistent and I want to stay consistent. I want to be a consistent person. So I want to be consistent with what I eat. I want to be consistent with, making sure that my soul is growing and I'm being meditating and I'm doing my prayers and I'm studying and I'm doing my due diligence when it comes to my soul work, and I'm doing my due diligence when it comes to my money and my finances. I'm doing my due diligence when it comes to my family. You know what I'm saying? So consistency, and I wanted to keep doing it repetitively. So I have like literal messages all over my mirror that I've written in marker. And I don't know if I'm saying that for some of, because that may help some of you guys. I don't know if you guys do that as well. Some of you guys, it's like I'm getting the energy of somebody that has, notes. You got post-it notes, you got affirmations. And if that resonates with you, then that's spirit saying, hey, we know that you guys are doing that. And for a lot of you guys, we ain't using them notes. So maybe I just said that because maybe some of you guys got your notes in a book and the book is tucked away somewhere and you don't go get it until you're going through something, and then you write in it. And then I've been there, I've been that person. So I'm just saying, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, maybe you need to write something that you see. Maybe you need to have it in a place in your car where you cannot get to that thing without seeing that note. I heard out of sight, out of my mind. One of my very first business job, and I will never forget one of my managers. When I first got hired, he would always talk to me about. He was a very good manager, but overall, he was a person or the type of manager or boss. And maybe I'm saying that because this is your energy, or maybe you guys, this will come towards you. It's like the kind of employer that doesn't just care that you work there. They want to see you grow. They want to see you evolve. They want to see you become better. So either some of you guys are at this space right now, Lovely Nobody, and you realize, okay, I need to walk away from a thing, whether it's me, what I believe, what I'm telling myself, whether it's a person because they're toxic, whether I need to separate from myself from a situation with my family members because I'm toxic, whatever this is. He would say things to me like, study low, study wrong. He would always talk to me about you have to make sure about that in life that you're very like on it. You're very self-aware. You know the when, the what, the where, the how, and the why, and the how, all of them of you, right? You in complete self-control. And he taught me about business a lot. And what I'm saying is like, I feel like you guys have gone through these periods of, with your person or not, whether this is finances, whatever this is for you guys have the knowledge. You have the notes. Where are your Cliff's notes? Where are your notes of life? Some of you guys have damn near wrote books on the information that you've either attained, experienced, gone through, learned from other people. You guys have songs in your portfolios. You got books. You got, little short stories. You have poems. You have children's stories from your experiences. So I don't even know if I'm saying that because Spirit is like, hey, we know you got some gifts on the inside of you. And maybe a past relationship or the relationship that you're in is keeping you from really tapping into your gifts. Maybe some wands will show up in this reading. But right now, I feel like there's this energy of being so done with how life currently is for you. Okay. And if that's the case, you're just like, all right, make a move. Make a move. Some of you guys have been betrayed by the person that you're with, or again, you're the deceptor, you're the betrayer. I feel like there's an ending coming towards a lot of you, or a lot of you are dealing with the ending, or for some of you, this could be the person that you had an ending with, could be an ex from past, or just the one that you just had. Maybe someone wanted to come towards you, because the way that I look at this knight running towards this, like, are you going to answer my text or not? Some of you guys, a person texted you weeks ago and you just kind of like, I haven't even responded. And you're like, there's this anxious energy trying to come into you, lovely nobody. So this is some type of communication coming in. And I feel like it's from a person that you did not have a good past with. Something happened between the two of you. Because behind that King of Swords is this Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody had an opportunity to love you properly. You had the opportunity to have, emotional fulfillment with a thing or with someone. For a lot of you, it's someone. And I feel like some of you guys, it's like, don't even come my way. Don't even come towards me. I do feel a rejection coming in for some of you. 6 of Cups in the reverse. Boom, bang, and pow. Trust my intuition, right? 6 of Cups is past person, past energy, past life energy. It's in the reverse. 6 of Cups. And the explanation of this card, for those of you who act like you don't know how to read, because you do, but I'm going to use this card to help you. This is the same guy in both pictures. He's thinking about when he was little. He was reminiscing on when him and that dog were, young. Like we grew up together. And that's funny because some of you guys had children when you were young. So if you like kind of grew up with your kid, kind of like, I'm getting someone that might have had a child while they were a teenager, or just like still in their teens. So before 20, so 19 and under, you had a kid. And so it's almost like you and your kid kind of grew up together. If that's true for you, this is your reading for sure. But same guy, he's just reminiscing on the past. So this card signifies that there is a past energy surrounding you. And in the reverse, it's like, I'm not over. I have no closure, or feeling like you have no closure from the past. And these two cards are not now tied, because both of these are cups, emotions. Okay. There's someone that you had a lot of love for and a lot of love with, lovely nobody, coming back from your past, or this is past energy. If you are in a current relationship and you're struggling with your current relationship, almost at an ending for some of you guys know, like, this is dead. A lot of it has to do with your past, the way that you grew up, your childhood. Maybe some of you guys didn't see healthy love growing up, but I definitely feel like for some of you guys, if you are, because there's an ending here. So in other words, it ended and I can't get over what happened in this ending. I can't get over. So lovely nobody, maybe you guys are still holding on to how someone betrayed you, right? And if that's you guys, when we get out of relationships, I feel like it behooves us to really face that energy, right? Be all in it. All the effed up parts, all of the hurt, all of the betrayal, all of the sadness. You have to face it, only because if you don't deal with it, it's like there's going to be a part of you that doesn't identify that you heard about a thing, right? And then when you move on, or when you thought you moved on to the next thing, next relationship, next job, whatever, that energy is going to show back up because you never dealt with it. Okay. So I feel like there's someone here, if you have moved on from this person, you're still struggling with it. You like don't have closure. For some of you guys, this person goes, you haven't heard nothing from them since they left you. You have not heard a word. And from a person who has done that is the most awkward energy, especially when you had so much love for a person for so many years, for so long. You guys went through a lot of time together, and then it ends, and then there's like flatline, dead, silent, zero conversations. Like, what happened? You have no idea. So heavenly, somebody who doesn't have closure, or this is you, lovely nobody, maybe wants to come towards you. I feel like you're going to have to use your discernment with this person, lovely nobody. And I'm speaking to those of you who that this is about you and your person. There's somebody that they already hurt you. They already hurt you once. And 3 of Pentacles reverse, Hermit. It's like this is a lot of, since you haven't been around this person. So for some of you, this is a past person coming back around. Okay. For those of you who that resonates with, I feel like there is somebody that wants to come towards you. I feel like in the past, they put you in a third party situation. I'm going to be real. So they allowed something or someone to come between you and them, or you did it. Okay. Somebody cheated. Somebody allowed maybe their belief system. It could have been. I feel like it could have been somebody that was outside of y'all's relationship. So maybe you guys had a lot of fans that was all in y'all's business. Very possibly. Hermit mode with the Three of Pentacles, it tells me like in the period of time that we haven't been together, because I'm clarifying this Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like the decision, like needing to decide to drop a thing, to move on a grounded, structured, stable path to one thing, like choosing one thing over the other. For some of you guys in the reverse, with the Three of Pentacles, you see how he's looking at her on this card. Like, look, for some of you guys, straight up third party situation. Somebody had their eyes on somebody else while they was in a relationship. For some of you guys, however, the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles, it does give me the energy of somebody that wants to come towards you from your past. I feel like since they've been with you, or since you guys have been detached, there's been a lot of reflection, maybe on both parts. But I feel like somebody wants to come towards somebody after a period of silence. I'm gonna be real. After a period of, and it could be because this person coming towards you, maybe they felt betrayed by you. Maybe some of you guys left your person to leave and love yourself because they were definitely toxic. For some of you guys, I feel like they know they were toxic, but how dare you love me? How dare you? What? How did you leave me? So narcissistic. I feel like some of you guys were definitely dealing with the narcissistic energy, like somebody that, yeah, like I know that I cheated. Yeah, I know that I did this thing, or I stole your money, or I ran up your credit and did all this thing. But like, like you don't have to leave me like for that. Over likes. I just heard that over likes. It's like very, I don't know any other word to say than like this person was like delusional in a way. And I mean, not the healthy delusional, right? Delusional in a healthy way would be believing in a dream when you can't see it, right? That's a healthy delusion. This person would be delusional. Like I just said, that this person would go out. This person could go out, cheat on you, do something crazy. You see it, see the text message in the phone, and you count, and they're just like, that's not what it is. You remember that Genuine song? Is this Genuine they're playing in my ear? What is a Genuine song? And it's like, oh my God, something about it ain't me. I cannot remember. It's like a song about getting caught like red-handed, and then you're still like, it ain't me though. Like I didn't do it. Like you're just insecure. Like how could you tell? Like how could you even believe? Like you have the proof. So for some of you guys, that literally could have happened. Like you could have caught your person in something, or some of you guys, you might be about to, or if you guys are doing shit in your relationship, you're about to get found out, possibly. Okay. I'm just be real. I'm just getting and feeling every message that comes in, what comes in. And I do feel like a lot of you guys have to make a choice or decision that you know that you haven't made. Because the funny thing is, Two of Pentacles in the reverse goes to the Three of Pentacles. And that's right under this card. This is the same suit, same energy. It's the same person. It's the same situation, okay? For some of you guys, maybe you having a hard time leaving a relationship that's toxic for some of you because of resources, right? Like I don't have the money to move by myself. I have nowhere to go if I move out. We don't know anyone in this city. So for some of you, I feel like for some of you guys, there possibly could be someone here who is staying in something due to financial things. And I get that, and I understand that, and I totally, I feel for you, only because I'm looking at all these cards. If that's the case for any of you, like my heart goes out because you're having to stick around and stay with a person that is doing you dirty. It's doing you dirty, and it's due to like necessity. And that's a tough spot to be in. So lovely, nobody's my heart goes out to you. But I do feel like even with this Three of Pentacles, it does give me like, if that's the case, there's cooperation coming in. So maybe this is like, there is help available, right? So for some of you guys who feel like you can't get out of a thing for one reason or another, whether this is a relationship or not, whether some of you guys feel you maybe are trying to want to get a divorce, but you feel like a person is going to run you through the ringer. Maybe they are. Maybe this is spirit saying like, do your due diligence, get the help that you need, seek out the attorneys, seek out the information that you need, get help, get help, get help, get help. For some of you guys, with all this mental stress over here, with all these swords, somebody might need to get mental help. And I'm just going to be real. These cards are coming out, and I'm, again, bringing these messages like as I feel them as they come in. This is somebody that can like maybe consistently thinks like about the ending and like telling themselves that, oh my God, like I'm over that. This could be somebody walking around with a broken heart and like acting like they're good. So is that you, lovely minds, going through something that's terrible, acting like everything's okay, but it's just not. So guys, you know, it's okay to feel your shit, feel it. Because at the end of the day, one thing that I do with myself a lot, this may help you guys or not. This was just really for me. I know it's going to sound crazy, and I just even thought of this today. On a level for me, I'm so glad that COVID-19 happened. And this is why don't come for me yet. On the level of bringing America, the world down a notch, right? Because all of us had to stay home. All of us couldn't go nowhere. All of us had to probably a huge majority of us got those the checks, you guys know what I'm talking about. Surplus, whatever the hell that check name was. You know what I'm saying? We were all kind of put on the same level. And it humbled the world. It completely humbled the world. And so for me, then let me say this. For me, it's like when you are on a level to where you realize, because it helped me to kind of like see further, because I couldn't go nowhere, and me and my neighborhood of people, we couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't do shit. But like, you know, the mayor of the street, you know, the big time lawyer next door, they can't go nowhere either. So it's almost like until COVID-19 happened, like sporadically here and there, these kinds of things will happen to bring everybody on this. I'm just saying that was one major step in history for me to where America was really like, all right, we really in this together. Okay, so what I'm saying is like, for some of you guys, major things happening for some of you guys in your life. And some of you guys need to really understand on the level, especially those of you who are dealing with cheaters, especially those of you who are dealing with mind stress, mental stress, anything. First of all, there's a whole 1,000, probably million other people that are dealing with the same thing as you. So give yourself grace, because I feel like some of you guys get really hard on yourself being in this stuck energy, or maybe having a lot of anxiety and stress just about life in general. And you feel so alone. You feel so alone. And for those of you who feel that way, I just want you to know that there's always an outlet. For some of you guys, you need an outlet, but a lot of your outlet, guys, has been negative, right? So your outlet is, I'm gonna walk away, but I'm gonna go in this other room, but they're still here in the house, and they still make me feel, you know what I'm saying? Like the outlets maybe that we've been choosing to deal with our stress and anxiety, especially as it pertains to our person, the person that we are with, may not be the healthiest way to deal with it, but it will for some of you. Nine of Swords. Listen, every time I do this, like a stack of cards tries to come out. Knight of Swords. Can I just get one card for the night? All right. They're like, damn it, we're going to give you two. The Magician and the Four of Swords, okay? A lot of healing wants to come into your life. This is like communication coming in for sure. Lovely Nobody's from someone that I feel wants to heal a connection with you. And I feel like this person is going back and forth, because we already talked about how somebody was going back and forth about deciding. So some of you guys, maybe some of you guys with a magician, this could be a new thing, a new business, a new venture, a new something, but a lot, this is relationship. I'm going to flip back and forth as much as they let me. I feel like I'm talking to more people who are dealing with relationship energy than we are with business, otherwise family energy, right? This gives me heavily on relationship, but maybe you people in this relationship, these other business, finance, family things may apply to you, so I'll give them. For some of you guys, if there is a decision, right? I feel like there is a decision at hand, and I feel like some type of communication is going to come in for a lot of you to where you're going to get what you need to make this decision, because you move to the Three of Pentacles. So it tells me after reflection, after maybe receiving communication from someone about something, we will have a lot more space to make a choice, or a more well-informed choice or decision. So maybe that's why you're not moving right now. Maybe that's why you're not moving, because you haven't heard something. Maybe for some of you guys, if you're stuck in a situation, you're waiting to hear something about a situation, maybe something that you're trying to start, or maybe someone that you want to start something over with. It's almost like, until I hear something, I don't want to make a move. I don't know what to do. I don't want to be the first one too. And maybe for some of you guys, it's like, fix what you're thinking about it, okay? Because for some of you guys, I get like this whole swirling energy of Are they coming back? When are they coming back? You know, I hate that this thing happened. I want to go back towards him or her, but I know what I did to them. This whole back and forth, because I feel like maybe for some of you guys, somebody really has tried to heal from this whole situation with you, but it's just like having a hard time. They're having a hard time. They're having a hard time. Okay. So guys, what I will say is, and that's just an energy in general, right? Going through something terrible, a tower happens, some big momentous life-changing thing happening, right? Happens in your life. You know, a few days, few weeks, from few months after that, like that transitional period is crazy. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you really are trying to like get yourself back. You're trying to get yourself back up, back out, back into. And for some of you guys, you do want love in your life, but I think a lot of you know that you're not ready. You're not, because you haven't let go. We end your reading with the 10 of Swords. Okay. So we need to release what doesn't work. We need to release, damn, I should have. I wish I didn't. We need to release. It's like anything that's already happened, guys, we cannot change. We can only change what we do thus far and upcoming and going forward, right? So let's look to the future, okay? Because a lot of you guys are looking in that, you know, driving your car, looking in the rearview mirror. And how can that be? Because you're gonna, and maybe for a lot of you guys, that literally how your life has been, right? Maybe, yeah, you've been the one driving the car, but what are you focused on? Because where you end up in that car has to do with where you are focused on, where your eyes are focused on, right? So it's almost like if you guys are focused on having the love of your life and having someone that supports you and someone that, you know, understands you and you communicate well with, and that's reciprocal in love, somebody that you don't have to think, you know, for too long as to whether they got your back or whether they're there for you. If you guys are looking for that, it's almost like for some of you guys, that's what you want, but you're so focused on what you lost. Right. So I think I said that a few videos ago. You cannot create like a new thing. A new thing will never come into your life as long as you're focused on the absence of it. Right. How can that be? Because energy can't be created or destroyed, only transferred. So like you're only going to get more of what you breathe, what you think. Right. I watched this another video the other day, and the guy was like, you need to learn how your brain has learned you. Your brain knows that you're conditioned to like be getting your feelings. Your brain knows that maybe you're conditioned to be indecisive and not really choose. Your brain in a thing or choice or decision. For some of you guys, it's to walk away from a thing. Your brain knows that your brain knows all of your receptors in your head, your mind. Your brain knows. So it's almost like you guys almost like have to learn your brain exactly how your brain has learned you. Because for some of you, it's like, you want something new, you want something better, you want something that's just yours, but you're focused on what you already lost, what they did to you, how you got here. And the Hermit card tells us like, okay, use this reflection period, like use this time, use it, reflect, right? Go to the mountaintop and see a thing from a different perspective, right? Like, yeah, I know they cheated on me and they did this and that. And I listen, and as I'm saying this, because I already was about to get mad at myself, like, girl, don't you even dare make an excuse for somebody cheating. But I think they're having me say this because it's a lesson in all of it, guys. Okay, let's be real. Okay, I'm not saying that people that cheat, right? They do that shit because that's them. But what I'm saying is like, let's say, for example, before your person cheated on you, you guys could have had a lot of arguments, and your person was asking for your attention and you never got it, right? In your reflection period, you could think like, okay, well, it's horrible that they cheated on me. That like, that's so effed up what they did. But a part of you needs to realize, right? Grasp, understand, reflect upon the fact that you knew like, man, they were begging for my attention. They were asking me, they were sending me signals. They were trying to show me. There was a period of time where I knew that what they wanted it for me. It was, and there's a part of me that now realizes, now that they're gone or that I've lost them or they cheated, that blames them for all of this. But I remember they were trying to get my attention. That's all I'm saying. Use it. Use your 24 hours, guys. And I just said that a little bit ago. Use every moment of your day. If you guys think about it, we don't have a lot of time after work. It's for some of you guys may have commute. I don't have commute. Like everything I do is from home. Like all the work I do is from home. So I don't have to go anywhere. But for some of you guys, you don't have that many hours, right? And if you think of it that way, 24 hours in a day, let's just say you sleep 6 to 8. Let's just say you sleep the normal 8, right? I don't even know. Do people still sleep 8 hours? Okay, let's say you sleep 8 hours, okay? 8, that's what, 16 hours left of your day, right? You work 8 hours. So that cut down 8. So how many hours left? Okay, wait. Let me make sure I'm doing my math right. 24 minus 8 is 16. Right? So then if you do that, you got to go to work. So now you done 24 hours in a day, you done work 8 and slept 8. You literally have how many? 8 hours, guys, to start a business, cultivate your family, invest your money, go to that class, learn a new trade. We don't have a lot of time. And all I'm saying is, like I just said a few minutes ago, your ancestors like, y'all, we grown, because we are. It's like, get to a place to where you learn from every experience you have. You use every experience, you use everything. You learn from everything. You take the lesson out of everything. For some of you guys, if we're beating ourselves up about what we just got out of or what we are still in that we know we need to leave, stop beating yourself up and make a move. Make a move. Ace of Cups is there. The devil. The damn devil. Ace of Cups is there. They're like, come back. And I told y'all already, this person is a narcissist. I told you that. I said they know that they did something bad to you. They know they're not a good guy or a good girl. They know it. But you don't have to leave me over that. Page of Swords. And they be watching you. They've been watching you, obsessing over you. If you guys have social media, they've been definitely on it. And not trying to be funny for some of you guys. They're trying to figure out who you with, if you with anyone. Right? So again, this person could have been possessive as well, very controlling. But the devil energy, you saw this person had you like by the strings. This person thought that they could finesse you, like for sure. So for some of you guys, there's a lot of toxicities. For some of you guys, even with this Ace of Cups in reverse and the devil, some of you guys, you're dealing with a person, and the reason why you drink is because you're with this toxic person. Okay, and they just said go back. So I don't know if that means, and honestly, that literally just came in with this devil card and that cup in the reverse. Somebody does not, it's like somebody is dealing with someone that has an alcohol addiction, but this person, it's like two people that, and maybe both of y'all drink, but one of y'all didn't really start drinking how you drink until you got with this person. So if that resonates with any of you guys, and whether that's your situation or not, guys, just listen to what I said. You got with a person and you didn't start to be, you weren't an alcoholic, you did drink, but you didn't become an alcoholic until you got with this person. They had to be one. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's transferred, right? So either you were going to make them drink less because you were around them. It's like I just heard that unequally yoked thing that's in the Bible. It's like, or this person, you were going to start drinking more because they do. Okay. So for some of you guys, let's just take the drinking out of any toxic thing that you're dealing with the person. It's almost like, be careful with that energy, because I do feel like for some of you guys, you were very aware that somebody had an addiction and a toxicity. For some of you guys, it could have even been an STD. Okay. Some of you guys, a lot of this is mental stress, anxiety, mental diagnoses is what I just heard. So like diagnoses is like plural. So I feel like we could have some of you, and this crazy because this devil card is standing in front of me, but the Magician is there. It's giving me Gemini energy, because Gemini is represented by the twins. Like this polar opposites in a way. Be very careful with whoever this is, Lovely Nobody, because I feel like there's somebody heavily obsessing over you, and it's not in a negative way. So a lot of you guys, if you guys have been thinking about your exes, like out of nowhere, the toxic one, the one that didn't do you right, was never going to do you right, that kept stringing you along, that kept telling you, but they weren't doing. This person is thinking about you, heavily obsessing over you, and it could be due to some type of ending or like upheaval of life that they are going through. But I just heard intend and create. For some of you guys, you really do need to put intention, because they just flipped. They just jumped. Intend and create. Some of you guys, there's something that you really have this zeal to do. Whether it's business, this is something passionate. You think of it a lot, but I feel like you do this so much and you're so in it, but I feel like you do it alone. Like somebody has a hidden talent, like a gift. You do it maybe every day. You do it a lot. This is maybe someone that writes music all the time, but nobody's ever seen your songs. This is somebody that has a talent or ability to do it. I just heard voiceovers. Some of you guys have a distinctive voice. I literally just heard that. Some of you guys have a distinctive voice and you could be doing voiceovers or something that has to do with radio or voiceovers. It's like somebody here has a hidden talent, something that you're really, really good at, something that you burn the midnight oil doing. And I don't care if that's even gaming, guys. Some of you guys are gamers and y'all be up to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning playing the game. But some of you guys could do it for money and make a lot of money. So if that resonates with you, this is your reading for sure. Though for those of you who are really, really trying to surpass the threshold of success. Some of you guys want something so bad. I just heard you could taste it like by the skin of your teeth or something like that. It's like old people that say those little colloquialisms. I don't know what they are. It's like these little sayings that old people have. Like, oh my God, you got that by the skin of your teeth. There's something that you want. There's something that you go over and over, and you're very passionate about it, lovely nobody. So what is this that you want to start? And this obsession, we're not really moving in this energy. So what I will say is, and I just said intend and create was the download before I looked at these cards, and I knew that it applied to these cards. Intend and create is giving me the energy of like, put your intention out there, but actually move on it. The devil energy tells me that like we might be obsessing over either starting this business, really wanting to delve into do this thing. But maybe some of you guys are like, I don't have the resources, and you're obsessing over that and you're not making any type of move because you don't have the resources. I feel like what Spirit is saying, intend and create, like move, create anyways. Do what you can with who you can, how you can, with what you can right now, with no money, broke. There are a few people that definitely would help you in this thing, but you got to get up and go find them, right? Intend and create is the message I just heard for that. So lovely nobody's. If that applied to you, I hope that was able to help you. If you guys have been thinking about starting something, and it's crazy, I just heard that song High School Musical from back in the day, and they had this song on there. It's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. And now looking in your eyes, I feel the start of something new. Okay, some of you guys might have again. For a lot of you guys, I don't think that this is a new person. I feel like this is an old person wanting to come towards you new. Some of you guys, it could be just an old friend. I don't think so. Whatever this is, this person coming towards you is somebody you had a journey with, and it ended. Or this is the person that you are on your journey with, and it's toxic. It needs to end. Okay. The Page of Swords is here. I do want to know what this energy is in this Page of Swords, because lovely nobody, somebody heavily has their eyes on you, very, very focused on you. And I will say for a lot of you, you guys need to do prayers of protection a lot, energy protection, prayers of covering over yourself, because for some of you guys, you got 1 or 2 exes. For some of you that, or the toxic energy that you're currently dealing with, it's consuming you so much. And I think that you guys know that it's probably showing up more in your day than you're letting on or than you realize. But to clarify the Page of Swords, they're like, no, don't show them. Don't show them. Don't show them. Don't show them. Okay. High Priestess reverse, 8 of Cups reverse. 8 of Cups is I walked away, but I regret it. You walked away from me, but I regret it. I regret it because I didn't trust my intuition when I was with you. I didn't trust that this was real love. I didn't trust that you were someone that would, be genuine with me. I didn't trust. And I started out this reading talking to you guys about somebody that didn't trust nobody. So they probably accused people of a lot of things. And it's funny because the person that don't trust nobody because of the type of life that they had. So it's like you live a questionable life. And you don't trust people, I don't trust you. You get what I'm saying? So lovely nobodies, for some of you guys, I do feel like maybe some of you are maybe struggling with the decision that you made, maybe to walk away, or you're struggling with the choice or the need, because that 2 of Pentacles is there. It's like the indecision to walk away. Somebody has taken some of you guys' power, right? The High Priestess in reverse, it very heavily speaks of, giving one's voice to someone else, right? Allowing someone to have power over you. Power so much so that they can turn your yes into no. And I already said this. This is the type of person that you would call them on something. Like, I seen it, I saw it, I know you did it. And it's like, no, I didn't. So guys, what are we not trusting our intuition about? For some of you guys, It's like, did I make the right choice or decision to walk away from that person? Yes, you did. You did. You did. Because the 8 tells me that I'm walking away to self-love. You, even in this car, she's walking, and the sun is in the background. The sun is back there. So she knows it's going to be a journey, but I'm going to be happy. Because what I'm dealing with, who I'm tied to, the devil is in the middle of this whole reading. It's toxic. And me believing that I need to still be here is toxic, right? So this being with this person does not highlight the good parts of me, the you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know who you're with. They don't make you feel like you're on high vibration. They don't make you feel like you could do life with them, like longevity wise. Some of you guys have checked out of your relationship months ago, years ago. Again, she landed in the reverse. Pisces energy, listen, they both were in reverse. And that's funny because, again, it's like they're going back and forth. You remember earlier, the first card that pulled, it flipped out in the reverse and tried to flip back up, and the same thing just happened again. Some of you guys keep trying to change what God has shown you. And it's crazy. I don't know if that's just a message and a nudge of like, don't be putting on rose-colored glasses on purpose. Stop turning a blind eye to how they make you feel. Like, they just hurt my feelings. I'm just going to sweep it under the rug, or I know I need to walk away from this person, or I know I'm cheating on them. And whatever this is that you know that you need to make a move on, that you either need to stop doing, that you know no longer serves you as far as belief system, lovely nobodies. It's a lot easier said than done, yes. But if you want to beat life, you know what I'm saying? You if you really want to beat life, if you really want to like be in a place to where you could walk away from anything and anyone that doesn't give you reciprocity and feel it's bittersweet, but I did the right thing. It's bittersweet, but I know what I saw. I know what I was shown. I know what spirit was showing me. And be firm in that. It's like the person that you're with, they cloud your judgment. That's what I'm saying about the person that you're with or that you were with. So don't go back towards them. Don't go back towards them. That's just me saying that. But according to the energy with all these swords we end up with, I feel like I'm right. Like, if you go back towards this person, you're going to get more. And let's just see. 7 of Swords is here. The deception, the lie, the manipulation. What did they do? What are you doing? What is this? What are you lying to yourself about? Why is the 7 of Swords there for these lovely nobodies? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant. I'm going to tell y'all now. Some of you guys are either in a toxic relationship with somebody. There's a lot of toxicity in this particular relationship I'm talking about. And this is the kind of person we can go through hell. We just had a fight. You an alcoholic, I'm a drug addict. And then you just pop the question on me. You just ask me to marry you out of nowhere. For some of you guys, you got that type of person in your energy. It's a very impulsive person. You don't really think, you just act. And you really don't like look at the whole, and I even feel myself getting like annoyed just as I'm talking about this right here. For some of you guys, you got that type of person in your energy. And the funny thing is this lands beside the devil. And for some of you guys, you get this energy of like things go crazy with you and your person. You guys are either fighting, you guys are disagreeing, you guys are not talking, you're not communicating. And then this whole upheaval, this narcissistic energy, maybe we cheat, maybe we drink, maybe we do drugs, maybe whatever this is, we do it. And then it's like, oh, baby, I'm sorry. It was all me. Like, it's my fault. I know I need to do better. You provide so much. You give me so much. And this back and forth. And a lot of you guys are committed to this person, meaning you've been with it for a minute, years, or you're married to them. Okay? For some of you guys, with this strategy card, because the 7 of Swords does speak strategy, so I can't unspeak, or not see the business side of these cards. So for a lot of you guys, with that Magician, the opportunity that I said to do a thing, for a lot of you guys, I just said that you are going to have to be strategic with getting this, whatever this business venture is that some of you want to start. You see in this Hierophant card is a lot of steps. So I do feel like what for some of you guys, something that you want to start or do, it's going to take a lot of knowledge, learning, and it's going to take a lot of, and I'm going to be real, it's going to take a coin out of your pocket. So I feel like for some of you guys, there's something great, magnificent, maybe that you have a talent for, a zeal to do, something that you're obsessive about, something something that you're so good at, but you don't have the resources. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is like, a lot of you guys are going to have to do your due diligence. You're going to need to find the information. If you want free money, you got to find the free money, right? You got to do the research. You got to reach out to the people who, with all of these swords, I'm getting that this could be tied to the communication sector of the world. So this could be social media. This could be, influencer type energy. This could be someone that has, maybe you work from home and like me, and you have to have like a lot of your business is online and you're in front of a camera, or you are communicating a lot of information digitally, right? I get heavily those types of jobs, or somebody that wants to do something or start something in that realm. I feel like Spirit is all on board, but I feel like there's a lot that you don't realize, like a lot of what you're dealing with that's you're holding from the past. You haven't forgiven yourself for, that you haven't moved on from. It's keeping you from actually making a move. So guys, I've said this before. If we get some of this stuff out of our car, the blessings that God wants to give us will come easier, will come quicker, because there's room. You got to make room. You have to make room. And a lot of you guys, what's in your car right now is a lot of the past. Some of you guys got exes in your trunk that you ain't been with in 10 years. And you still holding on to what they did to you. You're still holding on to how it affected you. Okay. Now, it goes without saying what they did to you. Yes, they did it. They did it. But healing is your responsibility, okay? So for some of you guys, remember, this could also be deception of self. Are you telling yourself that you can't have a life full of abundance and zeal, can't have the love of your life or a healthy relationship? Are you telling yourself that? And you're just deceiving yourself? Are you telling yourself that so that you don't have to get up and do and go find out and go do the work? And that's what we've been doing. And it is not working, because we end with an ending. Okay. I feel like there is an opportunity for a lot of you guys to have this spiritual awakening, or a lot of you guys already are. If you're watching this channel, it's clear that you definitely are going through a spiritual awakening, and cool to you. Hi, Satyam Jain. I hope that's saying yes. I can see your message. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to you. But for a lot of you guys, there's an opportunity here, and it's coming from the hand of God. It's coming from sources. And I feel like it's something that, because we can't go without saying, though, we started with the Two of Pentacles, okay? The Seven of Swords here, it just gives me that possibly something that we had the opportunity to do before, that we didn't make a choice to do before. And maybe we didn't make the choice to do before because it required a higher level of commitment. Maybe we didn't do it before because it was too much work. So maybe we had to do too much soul's growth, soul's work. We didn't have time. We weren't ready. Can you please give me precise messages for me? I am an artist. Yeah, I can. Give me a second and I will, for sure. I'll let you ask one question in like 2 minutes. So go ahead and post your one question there, and I will be glad to answer your question really quickly with a separate deck. And then if you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, you definitely can. My information is in the description box. But a lot of opportunity here, guys. There is a lot of opportunity, but we have to tell ourselves, we got to finish. Okay. One of the things that I have written on my mirror is finish. You have to finish. And for a lot of you guys, we've gone through, period. And for a lot of you guys, you're not taking this opportunity to either move on, move past, move through this energy, because we've lost before. We got hurt before. It didn't work before. But are we going to keep telling ourselves like, if it didn't work before, then maybe it's not going to work now? And how long are you going to spin that story? How long are you going to spin that story? It's almost like, let's just say, for example, guys, you took something back to the store that you purchased, that you bought, right? You put your hard work in, you made the money, you went and bought that product, but there's something about it that you didn't like, but you're owed that money back. You paid $25 for it. They owe you $25. Are you going to let them give you this whole rigmarole why they like, I can't give you your money back right now when you don't have it, right? Then you're not going to let anyone else do that to you, but we do that to ourselves, right? You guys remember when I first started my channel, we talked about strangers in our house a lot, like strangers in our house. Like the notion behind that is that on a physical level, guys, if you came home from work, you guys remember this story? If you guys have been here from the beginning, I'm coming, Satya. If you've been here from the beginning, you remember this story, and I talk about strangers in your house, and it's like physically, if you went to work all day, you picked up your kids, you came home, you go into your house, right? As soon as you walk into your house with your kids, you physically hear someone upstairs in your house, and you know that no one lives there but you and your kids, right? You know that no one lives there but you, right? But you hear them rummaging through your things. So it's clear that there's an intruder in your house, in your space, in your energy, right? In where you live. You own this home or not. It's your house. Are you just going to go grab your kids, make a bowl of ice cream, and just go sit down and watch TV? No, you're not. You're not. You're going to call the cops. You're going to, if you have a weapon, you're going to get a weapon. You're going to do everything you can to fiercely protect your kids. It's like your primal nature to do so, okay? But on a spiritual level, we have strangers in our house, i.e., we let people's outside energies, that relationship, that thing that I'm not allowing to die about myself so that I can move on, whatever those things are, we allow these things, these belief systems, these old things that happen to us, these stories that we spend to be strangers in our house. They're just in our mind, just rummaging through our desk and our drawers upstairs, and we allow them to stay. Doesn't make sense. All right, Satyam, what are the upcoming things coming for me? Please don't be general, be precise. If you want a precise reading, you're going to have to reach out to me for a personal reading, because this is a live reading and it's not like it's to give information. So I can't, if you have a precise question, if you need any details, I can give, but be precise. No, so you would have to reach out to me for a private reading, because that would be something that might take a few minutes. And this setting is not for that. So if you want something precise, then yeah, reach out to me. My information is there and I'll be more than glad to help me. And also on Lovely Nobody, send me a DM on Lovely Nobody if you want. But if you want to ask a question that wouldn't just pertain to you, but would help other people as well, I'll be more than glad to help that, because we always want to help the collective. All right, last card we end with tonight, guys, is the Ten of Swords. This release. Release what didn't work. Release what you already lost. Release, release, release. I just heard Whitley Gilbert from A Different World. That's funny, because maybe you're dealing with somebody that is not from the same place you are. So maybe you guys are dealing with someone that's foreign. If you are, this is your reading, okay? But A Different World, the show. And Whitley Gilbert would always say, relax, relate, release. Some of you need to release, hold, release control, right? That Carrie Underwood song just came to mind. Was it Jesus Take the Wheel? That song I just heard. I don't have the rights to that song. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Cups. So listen to me. You guys know that in the tarot, the Nine of Cups symbolizes a wish fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. The Eight of Cups was already there. We walked away, and this is a nine. We walked away to self-love. And I told you that she was walking away to the sun. And look, so because we choose, or when we choose, or if you already did, guys, if you already chose to walk away, know that you did the right thing. Know that you will receive your good karma for really standing up for yourself, for really supporting your inner child, for really telling yourself that it was okay for you to like walk away from someone that you felt was love, and that is bittersweet, but you did it anyway. And so just know that release will lead, for a lot of you, if you release the negative, the toxic, you are going to get a wish fulfillment. So for some of you guys, if you are still in this thing with this person, if you're still around this person, listen. I'm just giving messages. I'm not telling any of you guys what to do. For some of you guys, if you walk away from somebody, you're going to get huge blessings from the universe. Your money going to change. If you are thinking about starting a business, it's going to take off and flourish, and you're going to receive restitution in your business financially from the restitution that you should have received from your person. A lot of you guys are going to get so many blessings from releasing an ending, releasing what didn't work, releasing what you couldn't change. Release it. The serenity prayer. I just heard somebody, maybe you guys are dealing with someone named Serenity. God grant me their serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay? Some of you guys might need to say that in order for you to walk away, because you need to. You need to. Some of you guys, you will never be your fully evolved self with the person that you're with. Some of you guys, you'll never win the lottery because of the person that you're with. For some of you guys, you will never start a business and it grow and stay constant because of the person that you're with. And some of you know it. Some of you guys have toxicities and addictions, attachments that are not serving your life. So we do a thing. So for some of you guys, let's just say if this is drinking, we don't drink to feel better. Right? We don't drink to make life more merrier, because, you know, drinking is like tied to celebration in a heavy way. We shouldn't drink to feel better. Does that make sense? I heard someone say that a couple weeks ago. We shouldn't drink to feel better. We should drink to add to our merriment, to our energy, to make us feel more better. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So for some of you guys, if we release a thing, if we end a thing, if we stop a thing, do you think the universe is not going to reciprocate that? Because first of all, they're going to recognize, like, damn, It took her a lot to do that. It might have took her 4 or 5 years to come out, but like it took her courage and strength to do it. She did it. He did it. Let's give them a blessing from the universe for that. And for a lot of you guys, it's going to come through money. The Ace of Pentacles is there. One more card for the Ten of Swords, and we're going to be done. Every time I ask for one card to try to come out, Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. So for a lot of you guys, the person that you were with was a very manipulative energy, or is very manipulative. And honestly, because this came after that Nine of Cups, when, you know, whoever this is, you've given this Dear John a letter to, the goodbye to, or the one you need to, they're going to see you doing good. And as soon as they do, and as soon as they find out, because some of you guys are very controlling, some of you guys are not with this person, they still think you're theirs. It's lunatic. It's lunatic. Lunatic. Okay. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody's going to come through, you know, once you're on this good path, or maybe they are, or maybe this is the old you who's going to try to come back and pull you back, lovely nobodies. I feel like this. Stay on the path that you are on. If you are detaching and have detached yourself from low level energies, from, you know, toxic people, you being toxic, if you detached yourself from that, I'm coming. I just now saw your message, Satyam. Should I move a step ahead where I am stuck? Okay, I'll find out. This Queen of Wands is telling us to make sure that we really, really fight hard for self-love, and make sure, especially in the areas to where we feel low confidence, especially in the areas to where we don't feel our best, especially the days that we don't want to get up and do it anyways. Lovely nobody. You guys are really, you really are going to succeed if you get you out of your head, if you get you out of your way, because a lot of you guys are just holding yourself back. I mean, from real things that happen to y'all, but again, healing is your responsibility. So Spirit, Satyam, and I hope I'm saying your name right. Should I move a step ahead where I am stuck? Should Satyam move a step ahead where he's stuck, Spirit? All right. The Moon, you're definitely, I mean, it goes without saying that you are feeling in this stuck energy right now. Right now, you don't even, it's like whatever this is, you don't even have your head above water yet about a situation. And this gives me heavily like there's two choices. You see the white wolf and the black wolf. The description of this card is that she's so far under the, it's Pisces energy as well, Pisces or Cancer. She's so far under the water, it's like she can't see which of one of these wolves is hers. So she's not able to make a clear choice or decision because she feels like I can't see. So I feel like there's something that you can't see, or that there's hidden information. So there's a lot of unknown, it seems like, to why you are stuck. So I don't feel like you're stuck because of you, Satyam. I feel like you're stuck because what you're stuck about, there's a little non-clarity. There's something not clear, and it's maybe keeping you from making the choice or decision because the Moon is there, and the Moon heavily speaks of something hidden. Okay. One more card, and I'll answer this with one more card, and then reach out to me for something private if you'd like. Oh, two more came out. Ace of Wands and the Sun. This is the highest card in the deck. I don't know if you know, this is a Sun card. Highest card in the whole deck. So what I will say is you got the Moon and the Sun together. I do feel like maybe we've gone back and forth about what we're stuck about. However, one of these choices, one of these things, one of these people, one of these options, what I will say, it speaks to you more than the other. It makes you feel differently than the other. One of these is clearly, because I feel like with one of these decisions, there's a lot of unknown about it, because I feel like there's an opportunity for you to do. Ace of Wands tells me that there is an opportunity here for you to do maybe something very creative, something very dynamic. However, I feel like there is some parts that are unknown. So this could have to do with, you know, where you would go to have to do a thing. This might have to do with location. This might have to do with schedule. However, I do feel like the Sun card is always a yes, but you got the Moon and the Sun. Okay. I feel like it's a yes. Okay. And this is why I said that, because the Moon card came out first, and then we ended with the Sun and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like something is going to come through to illuminate your choice or decision. Almost like something will be made clear to where you can either make a choice or decision about something. So I feel like if you do your due diligence and maybe pray to your ancestors, pray to your gods, whatever you believe in, right? Really put the energy on it. on whatever answer you want or whatever choice or decision you need to make. I do feel like you will get like whatever that needs to happen for you to have a clear path to the thing you should choose. It's going to happen. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense for you. Lovely nobodies. I'm going to pull one of these affirmation cards before we go. We're going to tie up this reading with positive energy leaving. Okay. All right. Card that I pulled is perseverance. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it. You just need to tackle it. You heard me earlier say finish it. Just do it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So this is about, no one talks about, especially like, the millionaires, the billionaires, the people who have companies, the people who started brands, the people who are in healthy, loving relationships. Maybe a lot of them don't highlight the tough shit that they had to go through, the lawsuits that they had to go through, the bad breakups or the time that they left each other, but they came back together. They don't show that a lot, right, guys? But this card just tells you to persevere because, life is going to throw a lot at us. But I feel like what Spirit is saying is like, you guys have to know that in order to get something great, in order to create, to intend and create, and for that thing to manifest and multiply in our life, that is not going to come without challenges. It's not going to come without, diligence, perseverance, continuing to get up, especially on the days when you don't. Especially on the days when you don't. I'm getting up in the morning and I go to the gym and it's like, I don't want to go, but I go because I have to go. It's like, I must. I have it on my mirror, like you must. Because I'm not going to be one of these people that just like intends on something, sets the affirmation and just never takes the actual steps. Because you guys know we will do that. We will do that, especially, and I'm going to be real. I'm American, so I can say that. Especially us Americans, we will do that. We'll talk about it all day. We'll watch it on social media all day. We'll dream. But we let's act. Let's make a move, right? If some of you guys are wishing to get out of something, stop wishing and make a move. If some of you guys are wishing to start a business, do you have to take a class about finances to start that business? Then do it, right? Figure it out. If you can't find the money, then find whatever you can find that is for free, right? This is a series of social media, YouTube videos, and a couple of Instagram posts and pages that you might have to follow until you get the money to pay for that class to actually go get it. Whatever it is, you guys are keeping yourself because some of you guys look at them. It's just like, oh, I can't do it. I don't have enough money. I don't have time. But what? Stop that. Persevere and finish. Lovely nobodies. These are the messages that I have for you guys. I hope I was able to clarify some situations, the answer to, confirmation about. I hope I was able to put you in the realm of understanding and knowing that Spirit sees all that you guys deal with. They know, they understand, they want to help. Tap into all of your senses. I can't tell you guys all the time. We all have psychic abilities. We all, we're desensitized a lot, but we all are able to tune in, be tapped in, and to turn on and stay connected to the things that we just know, the things that we just feel, the things that we just breathe. Like some of you guys, I've said it so many times, you can walk into a room and you can read everybody in the whole room. You have this intuitive ability. And maybe I'm saying that to say, even with that gift, if some of you guys possess spiritual gifts, the things that you do best, that take the least of your effort, it's your gift. You should be sharing it with the world. Are you guys sharing it with the world? Some of you guys got besties and friends and loved ones and coworkers that might need your advice this week. Will you give it to them? Will you share your stories with them? Will you do whatever you can to be your most abundant, kind, reciprocal, steadfast? Stand in your power this week, lovely nobodies. I love you all. I could talk all night about you guys. I love you guys so much. I will be praying for all of you. You guys that are dealing with these endings, yes, I feel it is very bittersweet, but I think a lot of you, it's time. It's time for you to get what you've been asking the universe for. And yes, it's going to take for you to leave big head and do it, but you have to. You have to, okay? You got free will, but I love you all. See you next Saturday. Lovely nobody out. Have a good night.